Hi everyone, welcome back to Whiteboard Circuit, and I'm here today with a new business term. To be honest, this is probably my favorite term so far. I was reading a book and I came across the term and I didn't know what it meant, so I searched it up and did some research. And when I read what it was, I was so shocked because it's such a fun term, but it happens every single day and everywhere, and it's so counterintuitive. So today I'm going to talk about the Red Queen effect. If you haven't already watched the other videos on different business terms, it's linked up here above. And if you want to be the smartest in the room, go ahead and watch that playlist on business terms. So before we continue on with the video, I wanted to give a really quick disclaimer. I am not giving financial advice. Before making any decisions, please make sure you consult a professional advisor and do your own due diligence and research. I am just a college student trying to share knowledge and personal experiences through all the fun, fictional characters. I'm not a professional, and I'm not giving any life or financial advice on this channel. So on with the video. Okay, so the Red Queen effect. So before I get into the definition, let's take a quick analogy, because we love analogies on this channel. So let's say that there is a race. We have blue against green against red. Okay, so we have three little dots racing. And currently, blue is in the lead, so kind of let's draw it like this. So blue is in the lead, green is second place, and red is last. Now they're running, so they're currently kind of in their run, right? And as they're running, blue suddenly speeds up a lot. Red also speeds up a lot. Now, what will green have to do to stay in second place? So the thing is, if green continued with the speed he was running at, red will end up being ahead, and then green would be in third place, right? So just to stay at second place, green would also have to run faster and match the speed of red and blue, right? So what do we see here? So green had to put in more effort just to really stay in the same place. This happens everywhere. In businesses, in the market, in terms of different corporations. Let's say that a business is competing against two other businesses. This business is considered the monopoly, which is, again, as we talked about in some of our previous videos, the best business. So they have the least price for the highest quality. This is the monopoly. And this one is kind of like the small business just starting. Business number 2 is kind of in between. It's the green dot we have here. Now, obviously, with the new advancement of technology, with the introduction of AI, with all these new aspects, of course, business number 1 is going to adapt, going to innovate new technologies, kind of try to move into the new technology headspace. And business 1 is going to increase their profits, their revenue, whatever. Business 3 is doing the same thing, innovating technology, kind of figuring out the new stuff that's invented. 3 is also going to increase in terms of ranking. 2 will automatically be forced. If they want to stay at number 2, they will be forced to improve, to constantly evolve, to innovate, to stay at number 2. So the Red Queen effect essentially is putting in more effort, putting in more time, using up more resources, evolving, innovating, just to be in the same place as before. So it's kind of counterintuitive because we assume, oh, if I study harder, if I work harder, if I put in more time, I'll be better, of course, right? But if everything is doing better, then doing better yourself is really just going to keep you in the same place. We can take about it in a class rank as well. We have 10 students. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's just say 5 students for the purpose of the video. So we have 5 students, and they're all, so number 1 is getting 100%, number 2 is getting 90, 80, 70, and 60. So these are their marks. And number 4 is like, you know what? I'm going to study super, super, super hard. And that week, everyone decides to study super, super, super hard. And now number one is getting, let's say number one stays at 100, number two goes up to a 98. Then we have a 90, 97, and then number four goes up to like a 90, while number five goes up to an 80. Now the issue here is number four is like, but I put in so much effort. Why am I still at number four? Well, everything changed. Everyone put in effort. So in the market, this happens a lot, especially since companies are forced to kind of innovate and adapt. Companies, if you've heard of mergers, if you've heard of new innovations, new discoveries, new expanding into different fields, companies are starting IPOs. They're just expanding and staying in the same place. That's because of the Red Queen effect. The Red Queen effect is when companies put in more effort, more time, more energy. This doesn't have to go with companies, again, it can raise students, whatever, just to stay in the same place. And sometimes it's necessary, because what would happen if green didn't speed up? What would happen if number four didn't study? Then green would be at third place now. Four would now be at 5, because even 5 went ahead. So that's what makes competition so valuable in the market. The more competition you have, the more innovation you have. And what does this do? This kicks off the low companies that don't want to move into the new innovation. They might be second place, they might be fourth place, but as the economy evolves, as industries evolve, if they're not willing to put in the effort to become the 90%, if they're not going to speed up, they're going to get kicked off and fall behind. So that's what makes the market so important. That's what makes innovation so valuable, because if one company is innovating, then everyone has to innovate just to stay caught up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a really interesting term in my opinion, but press that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. If you have any more terms you'd like me to discuss, put them down in the comments and I'll definitely touch on them. Thank you for watching. Bye.